Well, hello. How's everybody doing? Is my microphone working this time? Please tell me it is. I'm going to see the chat now. I did a test stream like a week ago, and the first thing that wasn't working, the most important thing, was my microphone. So, yeah. Let me see. Up the well, Jesus, you're all giddy tonight, lads. I assume I can be heard. Yeah, I'm getting yeses there. Fantastic, great. Yeah, it's the last time I was like talking to myself for like 5 fucking minutes solid. How's everybody doing? Hope we're all doing well. It's strange for me to be streaming so early. Even in the past when I used to stream a long time ago, a couple of years ago on the channel, it was always at silly o'clock in the morning, about 1 or 2. For those of you who missed that stream, I was playing a bit of BMNG and I was just trying to get things up and running. Kind of get used to everything. Get used to how everything works. My mic is very loud. Hold on. I can't trust myself to be quiet. While I'm settling in, we can say hello to the mods in chat. We might have Molgul and Garkin in chat, I believe, because one of the big mistakes we made the last time was not having mods in chat, and everybody was just spamming a load of stuff. So yeah, hold on now. Garkin just added me there. Start placing the lighter fluid and get burned. Yeah, fair point. So tonight the plan is, what I'm about to do is play a bit of Quiplash 3. I was playing a bit with the boys last night on Discord, and it's a nice, enjoyable game. If you guys have ever played Cards Against Humanity, something similar to that, you join in, you get a couple of prompts, and you give your kind of funniest answer to the prompts, and then everybody votes on which answer is the best. You don't need to own a game. I'll literally just set up a game, and then I'll share a code on stream, and you guys just go to jackbox.tv, give yourself a name and the room code, and you can be part of it. It's up to 8 players, but if you don't make it into the game, you can be part of the audience where you get to vote on answers and stuff like that as well. I'll get to the super chats there now in a sec, lads, so don't stress. I'm going to be reading super chats all night if last week is nothing to go by. But we'll get through it. Complained about getting money, yeah, first world problem. Let's see what's happening. Sure, I'll get to a couple of them now. See, I figured out a way to tick these off as well, so I'm not going to repeat myself like I did last time. Timely has super chat £5. It says, Ducky, have you played the Duck game on Steam? It's kind of like a 2D platformer shooter battle royale. You play as ducks, and the title would give it away. Yeah, I actually seen gameplay of it there after a few people mentioned it on last week's stream, and it looks alright. Not really a game for me. There was a game years ago, something similar to that, but yeah, basically looks like a 2D Smash Brothers for all the world. Wouldn't be my cup of tea now, unfortunately, despite the name being, a duck game and all. We got €2 from Tristan, who says, you look... What? Oh, you took your time, fella. Yeah, I did. Well, to be fair, I was only a couple of seconds late. I was just talking to the missus there before I went on. She almost got called in for an old an on-call checkup, an old C-section on a dog there, but they just got away with it. See, Wolfcat Wildcat has super chatted $15 Canadian. It says... first time catching you live, hey from Canada. Well, hello, how you doing, Wolfcat? Hope you're well. I haven't really done much live in a couple of years. I've just done one live stream last week just to kind of, get my beak wet at it again. But yeah, just kind of trying to fall into the rhythm of it. But if anybody knows how to talk to themselves, it's me. Cheers for the super chat, lad. Darren Kelly super chatted €2, says, Ducky, can you whisper softly to me? I absolutely can. I got a new super chat thing there as well, so it'll actually show people's messages, because I think the one last week I was using wasn't actually showing what people were writing. Cheers for the £2, Darren. Thomas Inns super chatted £2. That says nothing, but cheers. Thanks very much, Thomas. See, Astofilo Com Dealer has super chatted £2. Ducky is a smash. Ducky is a smash on the smash or pass scale. That was almost like a tongue twister. Well, cheers very much. I love being smashable. Where are we going? Oh, jumped. Jeff the Sea Dragon super chatted €5.49, says, why hello there, my fellow Irishman, and also what do the lads think of the missus, and why does what the lads think of the missus, and why does he think of them? I think it on grand, yeah, like lads get on with any lads missus, really. It's kind of they spend more time interacting with me than anyone else, like, so it's just about that. But yeah, no, every one of my mates gets on, especially with my missus, so yeah, it's all good, can't argue. Matthew Devlin has super chatted £2. Cheers, Matthew. Psychocat23 has super chatted £10 or €10 and says, how's things, Ducky? Tis Callan here. I hope you're doing well, man. Animation for The Dead Among Us Going very slow, but we'll get there. Sound again for everything. How's the missus and the dogs? Yeah, it is going very fucking slow, because I think you asked me to collab with that like 2 years ago, and I still haven't seen anything in terms of completed episodes or anything. So to be quite honest, I've forgotten about it for like about 6 months just there. But yeah, I suppose send me an update there when you can. Big Beasts has super chatted €1. Thanks very much, Big Beasts. Speedy 1993 has super chatted $50. The lunatic. American of Irish ancestry that loves your sense of humour. I hope to visit Ireland in the future. Yeah, it's grand crack now. I don't know. Coming from the States, you might be a bit let down unless you like, lots of rain and a bit of crude humour. I suppose. Yeah, that's more of a plus than anything. But yeah, it's got good people all up for the crack, up for the bands, So you're more than welcome to join us. Minty has super chatted £2 and says, do you like lasagna? Yes, I like lasagna. Proper lasagna, not cauliflower lasagna, which is the thing for fucking keto. Oh, misery. Flashbacks. Vietnam flashbacks of ketogenic diet. Ugh. Matthew Devlin has super chatted £5, says, hail Scotland, buy a good drink, lad. Cheers. I fucking actually love going to Scotland. Scots are great crack, I'd say. I'd say go on a mad session. You might get stabbed, mind you, but it'll be a memorable night all the same. Trace Legacy super chatted $10 and says, hello from the back of the woods of Oklahoma. Well, how you doing, lad? Hope you're doing well. Thanks very much for the super chat. Sam Charter has super chatted $4.49. Hold on, I'm clicking off these now because I'm going to get confused. Has super chatted $4.99 and says, you're a solid lad and I love the content. Oh, thanks very much, lad. Here's hoping you continue to enjoy it long into the future. Blake Pilkington has super chatted £5, says, hey from Britain, hope there's no hard feelings, but I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, those damn Brits. I feel like the Northern Ireland crowd, or like the lads from the North, tend to remember that a lot fresher than the Republic. You don't hear the Republic go on about the old troubles as much as you hear about the North talking about it in the news and whatnot. Yeah, so I think I'll make a head start here on setting up this game, so we can get a bit of chats and a bit of banters going. I'm going to have to adjust my volume for this now, so if it blows the heads off you, I warned you. Okay, it's kind of loud, so I'm just going to fucking... The problem is, what I'm hearing in my headphones may not be the exact same thing or same volume as what you're hearing on stream. Some of my mic audio is good, so what I'll do is... Yeah, it seems okay. I'll leave that open there. So I'm able to hide my... I'm going to hide the game code, join it myself, and then I'll make it public so everyone can get in there. Just before I set that up, I'll just read these couple. Knife and Dill has super chatted €50. Absolute fucking mad lad. Botcher hate everyone till proven otherwise hold on, that's just jumped. Botcher hate everyone till proven otherwise t-shirt, and everyone sees it gives me a dirty look. I love it. Yeah, cheers. I actually, that didn't sell very well initially. I took it down and then loads of people started asking me about it, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah. Honestly, I thought that the beer banter and box shirt was going to draw more eyes, because it's very on the nose, It's very blunt, but sure, sometimes you just got to own it. Thanks for the super chat there anyway, by the way, lad. Callum Macaulay 69 super chatted $1.99 and says, here's £2. Cheers, lad. Appreciate it. Let's see. I am a lot, by the way. I get to cut them out of my videos, but I'm a walking talking Emin machine. Corm the Crow super chatted €10 and says, last time you played this, I thought I had to own the game to play it. Oh yeah, and bought the game, and then by the time I downloaded it, you finished anyway. I'm glad I got it though. It's a fun game. Yeah, it's great game for with friends if you're having a few drinks or whatever. Just being cheeky, Did a bit of it last night, but then the kind of drink started to hit me and my answers got weak, and that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Matthew Devlin has super chatted another £5 and says, stab twice, lad. Maybe the third one might be on a night out, lad. Jesus. That's a seal of approval there. Oh yeah, sure, Jesus, I was stabbed twice. But it was good crack, it was a fancy stabbing, so it was. Let's see. Lucas Laura super chatted $1.99. Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Lucas. Sorry. I'm juggling screens at the moment, so I'm easily distracted. Keen the unit Wiles has donated €1. Cheers, Keen. He's back again with the €2. Says, do us from Discord get to play Quiplash. You get to play with me the whole time, lads. This one's just for the viewers. The random Brandon has super chatted £2 and says, "You do spoil us." I know, yeah. Second stream, 3 videos in 3 weeks. God, I'm absolutely on a fucking roll lately. I don't know what's gotten into me. Your average Gunter has super chatted £2. Thanks very much, your average Gunter. And the one Baron has super chatted €2 and says, "Can you say hello to my cousin Carl?" Hold on, jump. I was reading that and it jumped. Can you say hello to my cousin Carl? He's a big fan. Hello to your cousin Carl. I hope he's doing well. Knife and Dill has super chatted €2. Which switched the Swiss wristwatch? Fuck it. Trying to tongue twist me. Which wrist? Fuck. Okay, I'm not even going to try. The most dirty one of all is Irish wristwatch. Try to say that 3 times fast. That's pure filth. Right now, let me just get this game audio going. Right. I think I actually cranked down the music on it, so I'm going to bring this down a small bit. Better get myself into the game first. Yeah, play. So I'll let you know when I'm about to post a code there, so you can all get ready with your fingers, because I know you're all going to go mad. Let me see. I have to almost remind myself not to read it out loud there to myself. Give me the miserable looking one. Yeah. Cool. Right. So I'm going to flick it over to this and hopefully everything is working. There we go. Yeah, it's loaded up. You guys can all see that, yeah. I haven't shown the code yet, but I just want to make sure everyone can see it, so it's not glitching out or anything. Yeah, you can all see it. That's A1, perfect. Right, I'm going to reveal the code in 3, 2, 1, boom. Now, so basically just go to jackbox.tv, you enter that code and you can join the game. If you don't make it into the main game, you can still join the audience and you'll still get to vote on the answers and they'll contribute to the overall points for everybody playing. So, hello Honey, Zelda Simp, Sudoku Pro, Nukob, Sub 2 Dex VL, Billy, Bad Name, YouTube. Yeah, all welcome. And the audience is there in the middle, so that's everybody joining there. While everyone's getting ready, joining in there, I'll just catch up a couple of super chats. Knife and Dill super chat at £2. Oh no, sure, I read that one already, didn't tick it off. Noob mistake. Speedy in 1993 super chat at $5. Also wanted to add, I'm Irish and Scottish, but I do not drink. What? I know that's blasphemy. Yeah, I don't know. It's fair enough if you don't drink for a very good reason, but you know, nothing wrong with a social drink. Bit of social lubricant. Soran has super chatted 18 knock. Norwegian Corona, I'm assuming. Cheers, Soran. An old Patreon there, an old Discord member. Keen to unit back again. You totally want to check your Discord DMs. No, don't. Absolutely do not. I'm blacking out on Discord until the stream is over. Macasaurus Rex has super chatted $10.99. Evening Ducky, I have a question. Do I indulge in the age-old Irish tradition of cracking open a cold one? You do, of course I do. It's a Saturday night, it's in the evening. That's fair enough, you know. Every man's allowed an odd pint here and there whenever he so feels like it, and I think that's fair. So we've got 331 people in the audience. I think we're probably about ready to kick it on. There's still a few people joining. Right, I'm going to give it another 20 seconds, so y'all want to get on it if you want to be part of the audience. Peter Super Chat $5 says, "Hey Ducky, moving to Ireland once I get my vaccine. What are the good places to go for an American?" Cork. I'd always recommend Cork. It's a nice it's a small city, it's a very small city, or a very large town, whatever way you want to look at it. It's got loads of lovely pubs and whatnot. Everybody inside here, what's clicking in the background? Yeah, definitely recommend Cork. It's got a good crowd. Just nice place to be. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. I think you can join the audience halfway through the game. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I may go silent here while I'm trying to think of clever answers. But we'll see. Is the audio of the game alright for people?
Well, howdy do. It's Quiplash 3. No way out. I'm Schmitty, and it seems fate has brought us together to make fart jokes. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you're not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. And now, round 1. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
Now, I hope you all got that. I stayed quiet there just so you could hear it. So let me come up with some clever answers.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have to.
Just got in there. Fuck it. My absolute brain fart on that one. Right. So Peter super chatted €5 or $5 says, hey, oh, I've already read that one. The Anarchist super chatted 750 ISK. He asked me not to read it out loud. Abel Rock has super chatted 15 Canadian dollars. Yo, Ducky. Yo, what's the crack? Rod, the United States is the world leader in inbred firearms. People who think they're Irish. Oh yeah, I have history with that, alright, yeah. So on your screens, on your phones or your PC, whatever you're playing on, you can vote with that there. A Quiplash. The very first one is a Quiplash. Delicious monster.
Next on the docket, what do boxers whisper to each other at weigh-in?
Sniff each other.
Alright, people, it's voting time.
Oh, very good. I like that one. I should really stop like saying what I find funny out loud. I don't want to sway people's votes. Well done, honey. Fair play.
Let's see how they handle a better name for skinny dipping. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Better name for skinny dipping. Oh, I felt like that was such a weak answer as well, but fuck it, it worked. Fanny splashing. Heading down to the old watering hole there, doing a bit of fanny splashing.
And next, the worst thing to see through a telescope hurtling towards Earth.
Oh god. Maggie Thatcher's fat nose or a spaceship shaped like an octopussy? That's a tough one. I'm just gonna have to go for Margaret Thatcher's nose just because it's probably the most bizarre thing to me. Yeah. Great minds think alike, lads. Let's see. I'm gonna get some super chats ready between the bits.
Something so much worse than hair to find in your food.
A small amount of sticky white substance and cum, cause no subtlety with that one. Just Rap super chatted £2 and says your mate holding out. Your mate holding out at the no snow killed me. Yeah, Well, fucking Tony and his no snow escapades. Tony on ice.
And here we have a
cool nickname for your bowel movements. Having a shit, taking a plopper. Mr. McHugh super chatted €5 says, "Hey Ducky, I don't usually cry, but I just had one of the biggest crying sections I've had in 10 plus years. What's your thoughts on men crying in Ireland?" I don't know. I'm older fashioned. I don't like crying in general. Just push it down, repress those emotions, and let them come back in old age as severe mental problems. I didn't get to see the answer. Was it split down the middle? My plopper one didn't win. In a pinch, this can serve as a life raft. Dead people. I suppose they do float, do they not? I'm not talking from experience. I'm not admitting to anything. Would you hear that, YouTube? I just like the idea of somebody needing a life raft like quick. I must kill people. TGC Ace has super chatted 549 says, "Just curious if you've ever played Minecraft for a live stream. I could let you on a multiplayer server if you want." No, I played Minecraft to date when it first came out. I had the beta when it first started. That'll tell you how old I am. 3 types of people. You're either a witch, a stone, or a stone witch. I found that much funnier than I should have. Marita Maraud has super chatted 55 knock. Cheers, Marita. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. See how I'm doing.
You survived round 1, but can you survive?
I have to be funny for a living, so if I don't, or if I lose this even, I won't say I'm going to win it because I don't want to jinx myself. But oh, look at that, just ahead.
Okay,
if I lose, it just goes to prove that it's not about how funny you are, it's what you do with it. Right, lads, double points. Alright, time to be clever. Shit, panic mode. There we go. Just. Knife and Dill super chatted. €10 says, "Rate your top 5 alcoholic drinks. This decision will decide if I stay stabbed or stay subscribed. Stabbed. My mind gone through. Stay subscribed. Top 5. I'm a fan of Desperados. Orchard Thieves Cider.
Let's see some action.
I do like a Prosecco. Pretty much most cocktails and
going first is
Blue Aftershock. Probably my best top 5-ish, roughly. Really disturbing thing a lifeguard could say during a rescue.
Vote away.
I like fucking rabbits. Up tip. Up right. Don't know how convinced I am of how funny these are, lads. I'm not gonna lie. I love the county pride and all.
Next
up, yeah, best of a bad bunch, I suppose.
Truly insufferable morning radio show.
Mornings with Ducky. Car horn rating, capital FM. I'm sure Crapital FM. Fuck it, I voted before I realised I actually said Crapital. Fuck it, that's clever. Damn. Phoenix in the chats. Phoenix TPM in the chat says Cards Against Many is funnier. It is. We actually had a good game of it last night as well after Quiplash. Good laugh. It's great when you don't have to think as well, which is fantastic, but I don't think there's a great way to be able to stream it properly. What's the most challenging chore when you're a handyman for a haunted house? Having a shit while the ghosts watch in hiding. Cleaning ghosts' bunk out of the drains. Yeah, it was coin flip on that one.
Let's keep it going. A comic book crossover you'd pay way too much money to see in a theater.
Anders in Guard has super chatted $5 and says, I have a weird working schedule that says Tuesdays to Saturdays. Oh, it's jumped. It says Tuesdays to Saturdays, so no time like the present for some pints and Ducky stream. Yeah, not any excuse for a cheeky pint and something to watch. You know, throw the feet up, kick back and relax. I think My Little Pony meets Deadpool would be good.
Okay,
Even though I think I might fucking keyboard fuck that up.
A slow morning when blank is trending on Twitter.
Oh, somebody said Ducky. Yeah. Oh, damn.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Yeah, just pick your favorite, name, Sergeant or just the Ducky. It's all much and much. Dormlap to super chatted €5 says, would you rather die of the cold in the Arctic or heat in the desert? Cold in the Arctic. Heat, I get debilitated from heat. I get so fucking lazy, but I'm alright with cold.
See the next one.
Matthew Devlin super chatted £5 and says, hey Ducky, if you come to Glasgow, I'll buy you a nice pint. Jeez, the amount of pints I'm owed by Glaswegians, or just Scottish in general, is ridiculous. I'm mad for offering a pint. Not saying it's a bad thing, mind you, I may take people up on that. A surprising thing that does impress Shania Twain much. I'm just assuming New Cobbs was going to be penis, pants, pockets, something.
And next is...
Oh, we got Roz in the chat there as well, doing a bit of moderating. Everyone say hello to Roz. You should never sign a document that includes the phrase, your balls will be mine. Oh, actually, I tell you, that's tickled me. Defo legit. That's not a bad one. How are my mods doing in chat? Is people spamming like they were the last day? The amount of spam going on in the chat the last day was just painful.
Without further ado,
Buckshot says, can you say hi? I can indeed. Hi.
can actually blank. And now, pick your favorite.
Roz gives a hi all. See. Looks here, Danny Darkstar, hi from Wales. Ducky, how you doing, lad? Hi mods, good man. Good man. Tickle your throat from the back, yeah. Retaining my comedy title here, lads.
No more round two for you.
Let's see how it stacks up.
Time.
I'm still in top 3, that's all that matters, right?
Get ready for Quiplash.
Knife Adele super chatted €2 says, Jesus, you just lost yourself a subscriber. God damn, can't win them all. Knife Adele back again with the £5 and says, I donated that much to Quack Squad that my Boffy account texts me asking me. Oh, Boffy, I'm guessing that's the fella, the missus. Texts me if I'm okay on. Oh shit, it's this Quiplash thing, isn't it?
time's almost up. Hurry.
Alright, just gotta, I don't know what the fuck I put there, lads. I'd be amazed if I get any points for that. Andrew O'Sullivan has super chatted €10, says, well, Ducky, nice to see a fellow tipman actually making a living. Keep up the class work, man. Big fan of yours. Cheers very much, Andrew. Yeah, it's not too often you see an old Irish lad at this, much less an old native Tipperarian. Your 3-step plan for creating a Frankenstein-style monster. Sub to... You just got to give yourself a shout out. Kill, fuck, baby. Yeah, they're all as equally weak as what I put in. See what we got here. Ostolofo? Got him. Coom Dealer has super chatted £5 and says, I gotta work in the morning, so I gotta sleep. Every day is Gay Tuesday. No, it's not. Only Tuesdays are Gay Tuesday. Not one of these outside the Tuesday gays. They're the worst. Knife Deal is super chatted yet again with the €2, says Bank of Ireland, for fuck's sake, Ducky. Oh, Bank of Ireland. Oh, I thought it was like shorthand for my significant other or something. 3 rudest things to microwave at work. Your neck, your back, Michael Gambon. Your co-worker's baby, someone else's meal. Bodily fluids of any sort. Do you know what? I kind of like the Michael Gambon for no reason there. Dave super chatted £2, says, how scary is the sentence, I know your mother? Good old solid Irish phrase there. Alright. Or you'd be a son of your father, you would. But yeah, I know your mother means you've done something bad and somebody actually knows your mother. You're gonna get the wooden spoon. 3 lessons we've learned today. Ducky loves his own voice. Chat's a dirty hive mind and fuck the lag. Oh shit, am I lagging? And toasters are hot, balls are soft, don't teabag appliances. How dirty is chat? I'm having a look. Gay Tuesday is on Thursday now. Sorry, lads. No, that's not. That's you're just tricking people into being gay now. Don't like this. Just setting traps for people. that's how they turn you. You see, to convince you that Gay Tuesday has changed and it's not Gay Tuesday anymore. Then they get you on a day outside of a Tuesday, and then from there on you have to be gay.
Of Einstein's less impressive discoveries.
Pen that can write upside down. Toilet that unshits your shit. Baby shush your crib 9000. Sex is always the answer. Daddy's always right. You have 2 balls for a reason. No, the first one's clever. I like that. What game is he playing? I'm playing Quiplash 3. I'll teabag whatever I want. At your own peril, lad. Just Honey's doing well. Fair play. Ducky, how's little Tuk Tuk? Hanging in there, lad. Hanging in there.
Great job.
That's my fictional African child that stands beside me at all times in case I need to give out about anything that would be considered a first world problem. You know, humbles me. Ah, Jesus. Like second to third to last there. Jesus. And sub 2 Devil has taken the game. Dexville. God man, people have so many awkward names sometimes. When I read some of the screen names, they're like, how does that even compute? What's the quality of my stream like? Is it holding up? I mean, like last week it was painful. I was looking back on like the preview of it, it got really muddly and horrible looking at some stage. Evan Finn has said in chat opinions on Battlefield, Ducky. Oh man, I played the shit out of Battlefield back in the day. Battlefield 3, particularly. Played the fucking life and soul out of that game. Great game. Highly recommend it. But although to be fair, if you're playing it nowadays, you're probably going up against players that have been playing it for fucking years. Just the old mods are doing some shoutouts. Yeah, so welcome to stream. To gain access to my server, if any of you guys want to get access to my Discord server, you can get that from one of my smallest tiers on Patreon, just a €1 tier, and you get access to Patreon, you know, along with my early access to my videos and stuff like that. So if that interests you, you can probably find my Patreon. I think I have it in the description of this here, so you can check that out. Battlefield 1 is the best. See, your favourite Battlefield is going to be whichever one you kind of started playing. GTA or GAA? Well, I'm down on the record in a couple of videos that I said I can't stand the GAA. So the fact you're asking me that question shows you know nothing. What else we got here? Oh, we got a super chat come in. KJ Zana channel has super chatted $2. It says, "Hey Ducky, have you read any good books lately?" No, not really much of a reader. The last book I'll put in quotes that I read was Hyperion by, was it Dan Simmons? I wasn't even read it, it was an audiobook because it's just a lot easier when I'm doing editing and stuff like that to listen to stuff like that in the background. So yeah, that's one I recommend. I did begin to read the Game of Thrones books, but they just ended so shit on TV on the show, and it just really put me off going near it again. It just left such a horrible taste in my mouth at that point. See. I'm having so much trouble with this name. Astelfo. I'm just going to say that. Astelfo Com Dealer has super chatted £2 and says, Astelfo, oh, he's just said it for me. Astelfo. And stream is perfect. Smashing. Much appreciated for letting me know. Knife and Dill has super chatted £50. Yeah, your bank is going to be fucking killing you. Okay, gonna leave it here with the donations, my man. Grateful for all the content, like everyone in chat. Stay safe and keep her coming on YouTube, especially with the more frequent uploads. And stop drinking cider, you woman. Nothing wrong with cider, lad. One of these lads now that prefers to drink his bitter. A drink that's literally named horrible. Well, thanks very much for the donations and enjoying the videos, and I hope you do long into the future. Emily Dunn has super chatted $2.29. Have you played Apex Legends? Love your channel. No, I don't really like playing multiplayer games much anymore. I used to play them an awful lot when I was in my early 20s because I was living with the boys. I was living with Hef and PJ and that, so you know, we could always get a gang of us online at any given time. When you're kind of playing online games on your own, it's not nearly as fun. But once I moved out from them, I just kind of stopped playing online as much. I prefer single player games with a good story over playing multiplayer ones. Trace Legacy has super chatted $5 and said Battlefield 1 was a tech demo for Battlefield 5. Battlefield 1 I played briefly, maybe for a night or two, and didn't really go back to it after that. I didn't even play Hardline or Battlefield 5. So yeah, I'm completely out of the Battlefield loop at this stage. I remember, like, my brother actually was playing was Battlefield, I think it was Battlefield 1. He was playing it on console. That's how I ended up playing it, and I hadn't played Battlefield 3 in years, so I picked it up on the console and started playing it, and I was doing really well. The muscle memory and all that was still there, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home and get this for the PC. And sure enough, I did. I went home, got it for the PC, and then spent the next 3 hours getting shat all over because PC players are just fucking in a league of their own. I wasn't used to it. Yeah, so right, we're going to do new players. Get some new people in here now. So is it going to hide it for me automatically? Let's see. Yes, it is. So if I just switch that back there so I can actually see the code myself. And yeah, there we go. And we're going miserable blue again, sure, why not? Right, I'm going to throw this up on the stream here now. Hold on, I get this game back up. And 3, 2, 1, boom, get ready to join. The boy gamer has super chatted £5 and says, go buy yourself a pint with this lad, you deserve it. I will, lad, I will. As soon as the pub's open, I'm owed many a pint by myself. So I'll make sure it'll happen. Right, who got in the game? Bodmore, YouTube, Sudoku Pro again? Was it in the last one? I think so. Uncle's Wife T. Not bad name, YouTube back again. Gamer Guy, Sergio, and Jack Arias. Arias? Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fair enough. So yeah, I'm just going to give everyone a chance to join in the audience there. And yeah, I'll keep up with chat. What's going on with chat? Jacob says it's rigged. It's just not quick enough. Just what you do is just make sure you refresh the stream, because sometimes it can actually start to lag behind everybody else. You'd be a couple of seconds behind everyone, so that could put you off. Let's see what else we got going on here. Congratulations to those who made it. Sergeant Johnson, Union Aerospace says Sergeant Ducky may be a lad, but he's still a small peepee who doesn't play strange aeons. I don't even know what strange aeons is. I say you're almost exactly right if that's the case. Cork Agri Videos has super chatted 2 quid and says, love your videos, horse. Keep up the good work. Well, cheers, lad. Thanks very much. I love that. Just being referred to as horse. It's such an Irish thing. It's a term of endearment. Knife and Dill hasn't learned his lesson. We're back with another €10 super chat. Thought I was messing about stopping donations, didn't you? If you haven't played God of War on PS4, PS5, the most recent version, please do. That's the stream I'd watch 24/7. The new one looks good. The old God of Wars, I played a little bit of them in the past, and I never really took to them at all. Because way back when I was more into kind of open world games and RPGs and stuff, and it was just a bit too hack and slash and linear for me liking. But the man to talk to now about God of War would be PJ. Now, he'd be big into the old God of War. He's been playing them since the very first one, like so. Yeah. I don't know if I'd do a 24-hour stream though. That's a bit much. I was messing with the idea of doing like that job simulator game, because there's like a retail mode in that, and do like put in like a 6 or an 8 hour shift in that game working in retail, because it has like an infinite customer mode, and just do it for like a charity live stream or something. We'll play it by ear, we'll see, but that's an idea that came into my head before. Right, is everyone in the audience? We have no more people joining. If you don't know how to join the game, it's on the screen there. Just go to jackbox.tv. You can do it on your PC or on your phone or anything like that. You don't need to own the game. You're literally just joining into the vote. So you just go to that website, pick your nickname and type in that code, and you'll be part of the audience. You'll get the vote and some of the answers that are coming up. Sound good? So I'm going to give you another few seconds to do that, and I'm going to have a sip of Monster and just touch up me vape here. Give an appropriate feel to me vape. Can you see the weather out there today, lads? 'Twas fucking smashing. It's fucking killing me now, though. The heat in this fucking room. Never get so warm, like when you're walking, you can hear your balls squeak off your thighs. Right, I'm assuming everyone's in, so I am just going to hit everyone's in. We'll kick this game off.
This is Quiplash 3, the importance of being stupid. I'm Schmitty, and I'll take the shaking of your fists as a sign that you want to start the game.
I'm just going to crank the volume a small bit there so you can hear old Schmitty a little bit better.
You're going to get points based on the percentage of votes.
Keen Wild super chatted. €2 says, let me in. Let me in. Alright, now time to be clever again. Oh, shots fired. Yeah, I'm happy enough with those answers. We'll see how we go. Lazy Brick has super chatted 20 dick. 20 DKK, I don't know what that is. I typed EEJIC, I want to die. Not quite sure what that means, but we'll just roll with the punches. Thanks for the super chat anyway. Slasher Gamer 182 has super chatted 14 Zer. Do you watch anime, and if so, do you like it? I do. I'm only after rewatching an anime series called Darker Than Black. If any of you guys checked it out, it's pretty decent. I've seen like Death Note, Neon Genesis. I like good mature stories with like kind of dark undertones. I'm not really into the whole big titty fucking wanking material anime myself now. Someone you'd never expect to give you the birds and the bees talk. Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, well done, sir. Well done. Knife and Dale has super chatted €5 and says, I guess a lot of your audience is from the US. Please tell them the Temple Bar is a fucking rip-off. Temple Bar is a fucking rip-off, lads. You heard it here. Yeah, about 30% of my audience is... It's about 30% each Irish, US and UK. So, and then the rest are scattered elsewhere. What are seagulls usually thinking? Some view of our cheeks from here, lad. Incomprehensible thoughts. Trace Legacy has super chatted $2 and says, "Let me out, let me out." I'm sure there's already a meme of that somewhere. Wolfcat Wildcat has super chatted $20 and says, "Let me in or buy me a whiskey."
Next,
Sounds like something like an old man would say when he's getting home from the pub to his wife and she's locked him out. It's like, "Let me in or buy me a whiskey." A great way to stand out in a comic book conventions is to dress like a normal fucking person, not virgin. Yeah, I think the rage behind not a fucking or a normal fucking person kind of won it for people there. It's won the crowd.
the attention-craving celebrity who appears when you say their name to a mirror 5 times.
Me.
Here's the fun part.
Margaret Thatcher, Michael Jackson. Who would you want less to appear? I don't know. I think I could take Michael Jackson in a fight. I think Margaret Thatcher would just frighten the shite out of me. I'd like to think I could fight Michael off, you know? I feel like this it's a very Margaret Thatcher heavy stream, this, isn't it? It's going to be the second or third time I've seen Margaret Thatcher pop.
Okay, choose your
Well, lads, it's all come down to this. We're back here again, huh? Tis the fucking troubles all over again. Who will win? There we just 69 as well. Nice. Get a nice in chat there.
Okay, what's next?
Nice.
If they made a candle of your life, it would smell like blank. Now it gets real.
If you made a candle of your life, it would smell like blood of African child soldiers, or chicken fillet rolls and depression. Sergeant Duck, we have a special game where we're in a call and everything. All ye thirsty Discord fuckers. I don't know, maybe someday. I'd do that for maybe the second channel video or something like that, for a highlight reel, maybe.
The name of the tamest action movie ever made.
I keep looking away when I've given my answers. How did I do? I didn't see.
All right.
The name of the tamest action movie ever made. Retail has fallen. Suicide Squad. Yeah. Although there was another one I seen recently enough though. Was Wolverine Origins? Was pretty fucking tame for what you'd expect. Knife and Din, care to tease the next video? No spoilers. I don't know what the next video is yet. I haven't decided. I have a couple of concepts. I typically write them on a Sunday night, you know, through Monday and Tuesday, and then grind like a bastard for the rest of the week. The name of an appointment scheduling app nobody downloads. Only Wednesdays. Daily Wank. Daily Wank. Like you need to schedule that. Got brought Sergeant Ducky. The question is, why are you lying about hating the GAA when you clearly love it? God. Fucking GAA questions. It's the worst thing ever about being around Tip. I once saw when I was working in retail, like this outlet came up to me and he's like, Do you follow the GAA? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Typical answer, I don't follow it at all. And then he just continued to talk about the fucking GAA anyway. Just like, completely ignored my answer. Third place. Right, I'm gonna have to make up some ground here now.
Feeling warmed up?
I have to get try hard.
Because it's time for round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say.
Right, let's do this. Yeah, I think I did alright there. Up to hurling. Milo Blue Oak says, are you from Nina? I'm not telling you where I'm from. I've explained this before. Tipperary is the county. That's all you're getting. People will track me down and try to put things in my bum. You know, the internet's full of weirdos, so you have to be careful with that shit. Let's see. JH Richie says, anyone else Randy right now? Just give it a shout out there. Yeah, you might find your one true love in chat. Why not? Give it a go.
And we start with the one thing that will always make a Buckingham Palace guard crack a smile.
An Irishman being executed. Starving Irishman. Yeah, much and much really. Yeah, it's a bit of a coin flip on that one, lads.
And next, a
really terrible job would be a brand ambassador for blank. Feels like last night I was having a few suppings of an old bottle of Prosecco last night. Starting to sweat it out of me now. Yeah, that's a fair answer. Hey lads, always got the horn. Yeah, somebody's in there with the horn. Sure lads, he'd be a riddle with the fucking horn. Man, stop. Get hit with that old ninja horn.
And now,
somebody says, Connor McCaffrey says he could take Thatcher in a fight. I don't know. It's a strong face, I wouldn't want to punch it. Like. Two good emojis to send when breaking up with somebody. Never seen somebody cock splash. I suppose it could be a question. It's like one more before I go. Imagine I just walk up to your missus like, yeah, I want to break up, but before I head off there, do you mind just, you know, sitting down in it there real quick? Just rub your thumb over top of it there, go on.
Google search history. Time to pick the one you like best.
Film Dev has donated €2, says, love the videos, man, really helped me through 2020. Ah, thanks very much, lad. Glad you like them. I do appreciate the super chat as well. Hopefully I'll keep this current momentum up that I've got going. I'm just terrified in myself that I won't. I just need to think what I'm going to do from the next video. I'm like in two minds whether or not to do like the first world problems one that I was thinking of doing, or like a part 2 to the school story I was in. But we'll see. Sergio's trophy case is full of blank, full of Vietnamese children making socks. Coming first trophies. And it's coming. I don't know, Vietnamese has it for me. Yeah, and everybody more or less agrees. But you gotta vote from Bodmore. Not too bad.
And next is the name of a mermaid's stand-up comedy Netflix special.
A really funny comedy show, damn it.
Now pick your favorite.
Who wants to drown underwater? Aerial strike. That's just a difficult one to be funny to be quite honest. Will you get more retail video experiences like the last upload? Yeah, I will. I just don't like doing two of the same series back to back because anybody out there is not interested in them. I don't want to kind of oversaturate with just those videos, you know.
Alright, vote for the one you like best.
That and doing the same type of video back to back can kind of get a bit monotonous for me then as well. Worst thing to read on a whiteboard when you enter a meeting in the room. The Subway logo. Fuck Subway. And you're fired. Shit, I didn't get a chance to vote. It was a really long hashtag I was trying to make sense of. My brain wouldn't separate it.
Let's see how they handle.
Death by Demon says, yo Ducky, what's the crack, lad? How you getting on?
And now pick your favorite.
Hold on, I feel a burp coming, lads. Are you ready? Whoa, that was deep. Guttural. It was an alpha burp if ever there was one. Yeah, winning back some fucking points here. Mermaids be like sexualized drowners. I thank God they come, the way around that they are. It'd be worse than if they had like a fish head. See, Brother Mucker has super chatted. 20 euros says, knew you could do it, sweetie. I'll forgo my usual you can do it comment. I can do it. I am so good.
I'll be sending each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses.
Oh, I hate these 3 responses. One. It's a struggle to come up with one. Very uplifting one I've done there. Hands up if you're sober, says Godfrey's. Thought not. Wire says, hey Ducky, oh, I missed it. I have to scroll up. Hey Ducky, have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2? If you didn't, will you stream it? I played a little bit. I played about 6 or 7 hours before. Thing is though, when you're streaming it, you feel obliged to go through the main story. But when I'm playing open world games, I spend the better part of the time, most of my time playing, I'm just doing side missions and fucking about really. So I don't know. I could give it a go, because I keep meaning to go back and actually finish it. It's like it's one of those many games that I've played and never finished, and it's always in the back of my head to do. Oh, timed out.
Phase is in the books. Let's see those.
I always do really bad. Like, you think I'd be fairly good at Quiplash. I'm really not. It's so bad. Only funny when I get to sit down and actually write for hours on end. 3 things your dating profile pic better have if you want some loving. Brand new shiny helmet, a pair of kinky boots, a lovely khaki suit. Not sure what a khaki suit is. Hashtag Pornhub link dick pic. You know what? I like a new shiny helmet. Don't know why that's tickled me, but it has. Anders Engard has super chatted $2. Says that burp bellowed like that That burp bellowed just like that fart. What fart? I won't fart. Oh, that maybe fart. You're probably talking about the Hotel Stories video. As you can tell, I'm comfortable enough with burping around people. Farting's a different story.
Probably won't exist in 20 years.
3 things that won't exist in 20 years. Your nan, Ducky's hairline, or Northern Ireland. Fuck off. I have a nice thick head of hair. How dare you? Your grandma, turkey curds. Turkey's curds. You know what? I'm going to go with the Ducky hairline one. Even though I absolutely am opposed to it. I will have hair long into my old age. In fact, it's going to precede. I'm going to get a preceding hairline where it's going to actually go forward.
The 3-act story of your life so far.
Oh, this could be good. Hungry, horny, hungry. Repeat. Birth, death, the coked out resurrection. Simplicity's won me on this one. Do we have any people left in the audience? I'll have a look at our chat there, see what's going on. What car do you own and what's your favourite car? I'm between cars at the moment. I'm actually saving up for a new car, so... Not that you could fucking buy it in the pandemic. You can't go anywhere, do anything. Sergeant Ducky, 'twas a tick meaty burp there, lad. Sound, lad.
Talented.
It's always nice to have another man, compliment your burp. Because that's why you do them. 3 things you can be besides talented. Broke, lonely, and constant state of despair.
By default
Yep.
is still winning, you know?
Winning's winning, yeah. I took that fair and square, how dare you.
Those final scores.
Where am I? Come on. Yeah. I'll win some fucking respect back somehow. I don't feel like that was a good round, but I got my respect back for myself. A bit of self-respect. Yeah. I'm actually kind of getting a little sick of this game, so what I might do is I might turn it off and just interact with you guys and chat there for a bit. So I'll do that. Hold on there now, and I'll go back to me. Go back to that. And turn that off. Yeah, fantastic. I'll just quit out of this now because it's fucking blowing the head off me. Some of these games, the music is awful. Now let me go over here and nestle into your chat. How are you all doing? It's like my gay Tuesday mug. Anders and Garrett says this: the fart that ruined the romance. Yeah, that one. The old horn of winter fart. Twas a powerful one and an embarrassing one. And I've only ever farted in my sleep since in front of the missus, thankfully. Because them ones don't count because you're not conscious. You can't be embarrassed of them when you're not conscious, so it's fine. Talia super chatted $5 says, "Hey Ducky, love your content. Wanted to know, would you take a trip to the Caribbean islands, and if so, which ones?" I would. I don't know if I'd have an island in particular. I'd have to look into it. Was it more like a few years back? Good 20 years back. The mother, she went to holiday. She went to holiday in Jamaica, and that looked fucking lovely. The beaches and everything looked gorgeous. But I'd have to look into it myself now to see where I'd go. But yeah, absolutely. Something the missus would love because she just fucking absolutely thrives in heat. Where it's like when we went to that trip to fucking Tenerife, I nearly died. It was just a week of me just panting like a dog and just crawling to the shops and back. It was horrible. And we were staying at this these studio or these holiday apartment jobs, but there was a stairs to get down to the main town. And when I say stairs, it was about 500 fucking steps. It was like that thing Rocky ran up in fucking the Rocky movies. It was ridiculous. So you get back to the apartment, you'd be just fucking dying. And people were way too comfortable with just getting their tits out by the pool at the back of this hotel as well, or this apartment complex. I remember we're just drinking on the balcony, as you do, soaking up some sun. And just glanced over the balcony, and there it was, this one, and she got her tits out below. She was kind of slightly too far away to see if they were a good pair. But yeah, just fucking no bother at all. Whipped them out. There you go, lads, some boobies there for you. So yeah. But yeah, no, me in warm places we don't really go to well. I'd love to go to a colder place like the likes of Iceland or something like that. I think to be a pretty place to go. Trace Legacy super chatted $5 says, "Speaking of pandemic, is it bad nothing in my life changed apart from having to wear a mask?" Yeah, I suffered from that for a while when everyone's like, "Oh, we can't go outside," and I'm like, "What? Why? What's going on?" So used to be blocked away. It's the advantages of being an introvert. It's like when the pandemic hit, I was like, "Oh my god, I've trained for this my entire life." So yeah, just fit right in. Although that being said, it's been going on a bit too fucking long now. I'm starting to crave an old walk or something, you're just going to go for a walk through a park or a forest or something, just get out of the fucking house, because it's starting to feel a little bit like a prison. And it's not good for your head either. I feel like you need to kind of be out in the sun, out in the world a little bit to kind of, refresh you to some degree. It certainly helps with, if you're doing creative writing like myself, it can help with coming up with ideas and stuff like that. Because a fucking VR kit can only do so much, Colin Mahan has super chatted €5 and says, "Rup Schleigo, you listen too much. To Blind Boy. Would love to hear you interact someday." I listen to Blind Boy's podcast a fair bit, actually. Yeah, whenever I think of it, see, when you're doing video editing all the time, there's only so much music you can listen to before you actually start getting sick of your own favorite songs. Even when you can't find new ones quick enough to kind of keep yourself supplied on good songs. So yeah, I do listen to a fair few podcasts like Joe Rogan's, Blind Boys, Hardy Bucks podcast. I listen to a bit of that as well. Pretty good. So yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to intellectually keep up with that man, though. He's a very clever boy, as he would say. A very clever boy. David Keeley has super chatted $15 or €15. Thanks very much, David. Much appreciated. Let's see. Go over to chat. Lloyd Watson, Ducky does Walking Funny Wednesdays follow Gay Tuesdays. Yeah, Limping Wednesdays, yeah. Or old Sore Wednesday. That's where the boys will, they'll buy you an old roll there to apologise. Get you an old brekkie roll there, you'll be grand. Chocolate Thunder, man. Hey, just got back from work, Ducky. How's the missus? Solid finest. Yeah, a bit wrecked. She was on call with the vets, and at about midnight last night, she got a phone call to go in because the dog needed an old C-section, and she didn't get back till like 2 o'clock this morning. But then she had to be in work for like I think it was 8 o'clock, so she got up all of about 5 hours sleep. So she's a bit fucked. Just as we were actually starting to stream, that's why it was like a minute or two late. She got called in again, but just as she was leaving, she got a phone call to say, no, it's all right. It's false alarm. She got away with it. I'll jump back to the super chat here. ND Hammer has super chatted 35s there. Hey Ducky, what's your least favourite accent and why? P.S. I'm South African. Is it South African? I don't know. I don't really have like a least favourite. I suppose I like obnoxious Californian stupid girl, but I don't know if... Well, I suppose they have to exist for the stereotype to exist, but you know, that kind of like, oh my god, whatever. That kind of fucking, two brain cells, barely two brain cells to rub together, that kind of thing. I have mentioned in the video before that, like, is it South African or New Zealand? Can't quite remember which one I don't like, but that's just because I met a guy in the past who was, he had that accent, and I don't know why. Do you ever just like instantly take a disliking to somebody? You don't know why. You can't say like they haven't done anything wrong, but you just instantly like, nah, there's something off about this fucker now that I don't like. So ever since then I've just associated with him because I couldn't actually put my finger on why I didn't like him. I just didn't. Countess Damara has sent us £2. Says, love your videos. Have you watched Podge and Rog? I have, but not in fucking years. Those are two names I haven't heard in ages. They used to be good. Was it a scare at bedtime? They used to do the old scary stories, but they had no comedy twist to them a lot of the time. It's quite good. Let's jump over to chat there, see what's crack. So we got really normal Mudkip. Oh yeah, Asda exists. I'm probably jumping into somebody else's conversation there. Sydney Bailey has super chatted. $14.99 says, a 13-year-old spending £10 a month and sending 15 now. I'm running out of money. Well, why are you sending that much? You get more or less all the benefits for the £1. You get away with it, It's kind of donate what you can, not, don't spend beyond your means. Don't be crazy. Alan Sproul has super chatted. £5 says, absolutely love the videos. The closed checkout story actually happened to me when I worked in Asda. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of got this. Like, it happens the whole time, but I think the reason why I felt like it wasn't worthy of a video was just because of my reaction to it. Like, as I had a couple of people ask me in the comments, did that interaction actually happen? And it did. The wording may have not been exactly the same, but because it happened years ago now, and my memory's not that fucking good. But it was the same gist. I just got incredibly sarcastic with her because I was so annoyed that she was just being that stupid. I was offended by how stupid she was being. And yeah, so I just left her stand there. She got so angry the second she seen me. She didn't even try to be like kind of embarrassed about herself, or kind of, if that was me, if I did something silly and I realised, oh shit, I'm being an idiot, I'd be like, oh shit, I'd be tripping over myself to not draw attention to myself. She turned and seen me and she just went, bastard! Immediately lost her fucking mind. At that point I just dug my heels in and I was like, fuck this bitch now. She's getting a big heap and spoon of sarcasm now and she's just had to deal with that. Ice Cream has super chatted €2 and says, can I smell your knob? No, you can't. You have to pay good money for that. That could be used as chemical warfare, the scent of my knob. It's for attracting females from miles around. All hormonal spray there. See, Patrick says, Ducky, can you please do a video about YouTubers you hate? Would it be a long list? Long list. Jeez, anybody who's ever done a video of like, calling the devil at fucking 3 a.m, using a Ouija board or, this kind of stuff, it's just like, who watches this shit? So, if you want to be really brave, wake your mother up at 3 a.m, there's a video I'd watch. Wake your Irish mammy up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Watch you getting bet down the fucking stairs with a hurley. David David Keeley back again with super chat of €10 says, Kylie, I was wrong. I worked with somebody whose last name was Keeley and it's spelled the exact same way, but I obviously pronounced it differently. Like Katie Minogue, the Mrs. Jen says hi. Well, tell the Mrs. Jen I say hi. You may have gotten me the ride, so thank you, Ducky. You're very welcome. That's the greatest honour of any man is, getting another man the ride. Intentionally, I might say. Like it's not like when you're out on a night out and you spend the whole night flirting with a girl and buying her drinks and stuff, and then some other fucker leaves with her. You've just buttered her up to fuck off with someone else. So we're going to Ryan the Gamer. Hello, Ducky. How's your day been? Weather was great for me. Day's been grand. I actually didn't leave the house much anyway, other than leave the dog out for a piss and that. But it was great weather out there. Great drying weather out there for the clothes, Oh, stop. Getting delirious. Ted Dosta says, only passive to the others contraction to know those things here. Oh, they're obviously talking to somebody else. What else is going on here? Real Steeman, what do you think of reaction channels? Lazy fucking content for the most part. Like, I'm sure some people can make it work. I don't want to shit all over every one of them. I'm sure people can do reaction channels and make them relatively creative. But all you're doing is just... people are just watching you watch something else that people have put work into typically, It's not content to be respected 90% of the time, and I think that's what most people's problem would be with it. Owen Bradley super chatted €5 says, if I buy the highest Patreon pack, when do I get my pint? It's in the T's and C's. If we ever cross paths, that's what's in the T's and C's there on. So if we ever meet in person, I'd owe you a pint. What do we got here? Barry Goldrick has super chatted €5. What's your favourite video game? Favourite? Oh God, favourite. I don't know, favourite. I could do like a top 3, which would be like a Final Fantasy X, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Portal 2. That would be somewhere between the 3 of those. I couldn't tell you exactly which one my favourite is, but you're kind of looking in around there. I'm going to read a few more of these, and I'm going to bring the stream to an end now because I feel like I feel like this is fair enough, and I don't want to get in too long or longer than it needs to be. So we'll have a Mystic Dragon Force. So English man is not English, Scottish woman is not Scottish, Welsh person is not Welsh. Go away, you clown. Oh jeez, everyone's having an old fucking bear fight going on there in the chat. Yeah, I come across a load of people that have like weird screen names that don't match at all. I'm just going to change my screen name to Social Justice Yeah. No, it's not funny now. Social Justice Warrior. Ducky, surely you can tell us if you're north or south riding. No, I can't. So the problem with Ireland and in counties in general in Ireland is like the communities are so fucking tight knit. You're never more than 2 people away from knowing somebody. That kind of way. The global average is 6, but in Ireland is 2. That's how fucking, because you know somebody who'll know somebody, and it's not easy or it's not hard to find out who's who. When you have a good kind of general location of where they live, you just have to ask around at that point. JP super chatted $5. No comment, but thanks very much, JP. Much appreciated. Not Your Average Joe donated $1.99. Any TV shows to recommend? TV shows? Fuck. Oh, that's what I haven't read. Like ones I recommend are ones that I've seen years ago. So like Sopranos, Breaking Bad. The first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, and then stop there. Just pretend it ends there. Pretend the meteorite hits the world of Westeros, and then it just ends off screen. Didn't even have time to film it. What's another good one? I seen a web series years ago, and I always recommend it to people because it's a really interesting concept. It's called The Booth at the End. I don't know if they ever finished it because when I picked it up, I think there was only 2 seasons of it when I started watching it, and I hadn't filmed that in a couple of years, and it was this director's kind of passion project he was doing in his own time between movies and stuff like that. But I watched that, and it's this show set where it's just this guy sits in a booth in a diner, and people come to him and ask him for stuff. And basically, he grants it. It's never they didn't get a chance to explore how he does it, but he basically grants their wish of sorts, but there's a consequence to it. But here's the thing: it never leaves the diner. It's just conversations between him he has with these people coming to him looking for stuff. And it sounds incredibly boring, but the dialogue and everything is just so tight. It was fucking great watch. I highly recommend anybody looking for anything interesting to watch, especially if you're a bit of a film buff. It's called The Booth at the End. It's great, very well acted as well. I'll add to that as well. What do we? Sydney Bailey has super chatted £2.99. Said, would you ever buy a bird or a parrot? No, I'd never own one. I particularly wouldn't own a parrot because they live so fucking long, and that's a lot of responsibility for something I'd feel very lukewarm to. If I could get a dog that could live to like 80 years, I absolutely would. Because I know when you own a parrot, you actually have to don't you have to sign them into your will and stuff because they live so long? It's ridiculous. My mother years ago had a pair of canaries, but that was like a real fucking tragic end. She got up one morning and one of them had like drowned. It had fallen into its like little water bowl and somehow got itself trapped into it. And then there was just one canary left, and I don't know if that. I don't think that died. Actually, I think she gave it away at that point. But yeah, no, not really much of a bird person, dog person all the way. But dog person, raccoon, pet raccoon, anything with opposable thumbs is hilarious as well. Orthos Games has super chatted $10. Final Fantasy X is one of my favourites as well. Yeah, see, the problem is I slightly missed the train on Final Fantasy VII, and I was actually about halfway through playing the original Final Fantasy VII before I got distracted with other things and all that. Recently, a couple of months ago. I keep meaning to go back to it again. One of my fucking list of 20 games I keep meaning to go back to. But Final Fantasy X, that hit me in the feels when I was 13 or 14 when I played it. Yeah, very good game. See, Not Your Average Joe has super chatted $3.99. Says cheers lad. Well, cheers to you lad as well. Michael Horrigan has super chatted $2.29 and says, I'm in the school you went to. You're real popular there. God, if it's the same school, then I'm probably not real popular. I'm probably one of the more forgettable students in there. Or maybe I'm just popular among the students being under the name of Sergeant Ducky. Yeah, I can't imagine too many people working in that school of drawling. Actually, I think it was I was talking to, just whistling into the mic, I was talking to one of my old teachers about a year back, maybe even 2 years ago, whenever it was anyway. I was talking to her and she basically told me that about a year, between 2 and 5 years after I left, they pretty much had just renewed the entire staff at that point, between teachers leaving and coming back and stuff like that. Mad though, and you think how quickly things move on. It's funny though, considering I hadn't seen her in about 10 years and she recognised me immediately. And I only had her for a couple of years in school. Teachers are just mad like that. How the fuck did the teachers remember all these students? I could live with somebody for a year, and if they come up to me 3 years later, I'd be like looking at them going, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm so bad with like names and faces and everything. It's ridiculous. I've a head in me like a goldfish. Countess Demera has super chatted £5. Could you do a video on Irish media that you'd recommend, TV, films, etc.? Calvary, very good one. It has who the fuck is in it again? Dylan Moran's in it. What's his name? Brendan fucking Gleeson, that's the one. He's in it. Yeah, highly recommend that one. Although it's very kind of artsy, so be aware of that. Beyond that, you just have your usual ones like the old Intermission and is it Adam and Paul? With the post in me fucking hand. Yeah. Any other good Irish media? No, apart from the obvious ones, yeah, just those. That's all that's coming to mind now at the moment. Wild Days Cat has super chatted $2. Does the ducky own ducks? Why or why not? I'd love to own ducks. I really would. But the problem is I own a pit bull, and I don't think the pit bull would be too happy with me owning ducks. So yeah, I just think there's no sound more adorable than the sound of a duck's feet slapping on tiles as it walks really quickly. That kind of. There's a video on YouTube of like a duck walking on tiles, and it's the greatest sound in the world. Spicy Daddy Spicy has super chatted 500 knock. Just returned after 2 months of recruit training. Great to see you streaming, Ducky. Yeah, good to have you back, lad. Returned of recruit training, so I assume that you're doing a bit of armying. I actually did like a bit of armying myself for just a few months, under a year anyway. It was reserves, army reserves. That's nothing got to do with the name Sergeant, by the way. That was just because I was playing Call of Duty when I was a teenager and I thought it was funny. But yeah, the old 31st Cavalry Reserve, I was doing that for a couple of months. And then all my friends, because I joined it with a lot of my friends, and then almost every single one of them stopped going, and I kept going then for another couple of months and then realised it wasn't fun anymore, so I just stopped doing it. But yeah, we had like a drill sergeant as well, and he was an absolute short arse. Like, I mean, he was about 2 hands higher than a duck. He was tiny. And just to have him shouting in your face as you're towering over him, and you're like, Jesus, I could knock you with a fart. Like, a gust of wind could take you out, lad. What are you doing screaming in my face? That was my experience with the army, with the reserves. Guts Berserk has super chatted $5, says, Ducky, do you think the guy who pisses on the toilet seat should be punished with a spicy bag from a ghost pepper? Yeah, I just think if you've been pissing on the toilet seat after 15, if you're pissing on the toilet seat, you should do classes. You should be fined, and you should be like brought in, you know the way like when people are caught drink driving and stuff like that, and they have to go to like a rehab or like these driving safety courses and stuff like that. We do need to do like pissing safety courses. They have to put on some sort of like dick stabilizer, you know? Some sort of safety equipment you can put on your lad that'll make sure you won't miss, and gradually they'll start removing the equipment as you get better at it. Oh. That's the quality of my thought process right there, lads. You're very welcome. All right, lads, I'm going to wrap this stream up here. I want to thank every one of you for tuning in and engaging and playing the game. Thank everyone for the super chats as well. Very generous of you lot. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I'll probably do a poll or a suggestion. I'll do a community post after this, and I'll let you guys give me suggestions for games that actually like to see me play, and at least give me an idea of what most people would like to see. And I might do that next week. Yeah, probably next week again. So maybe Friday, Saturday night. I don't know. I'll give you all a bit of notice. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching.